I'm Lita Leapins with SmallCapPower, and you've joined us live on location at the 2018 Cambridge House Extraordinary Future Conference. I am joined right now with Dave Patterson. He's the CEO of Vested Technology. So Dave, can you explain to us what your company does and why it's different?
So what we are is an equity crowdfunder, and that company did not exist, or that designation did not exist 5 years ago.
No.
The rules changed in Canada to allow equity crowdfunding, which is different from Indiegogo, Kickstarter, or charity crowdfunding. What our job is to try and make it frictionless between small investors and small companies that are starting up. We do everything online. Everything can be done by a click of a button or a tap of your finger. And you can make an investment from $100 to $1,500 in one of our startups.
That's wonderful. And I know I had asked you earlier what sets you apart, and I love your answer.
So what I said earlier, and I still believe it's true, is that there is no one else doing equity crowdfunding that is doing it the way we're doing it. So you can go online, you can take a look at the BCSC website, you can see a number of companies that claim they're doing crowdfunding, and when you click on those buttons, you will be sorely disappointed.
Wow, that's great. But so how are you attracting more people to your portal, more investors?
Well, we've grown our community of investors from 0 18 months ago to 1,200 today.
Oh.
And how we're doing that is, first of all, we try and get quality startups and to come through the portal. And what they do is they bring their own following with them. So that's those 6 or 7 that have come through have brought the investors that we have today. But also I come to these conferences and I speak to people about crowdfunding, or I'll come here and talk to someone like yourself about what we're doing. And it's going to require a lot more education, so people feel comfortable about going online, make an investment in a startup for $100.
Wonderful. Now, it's interesting, we've heard of crowdfunding in the US and everywhere else, but it doesn't seem to be apparently obvious in Canada.
And you're absolutely right. The problem in Canada is we have legislation across the country that has set up securities regulators, whether it's in British Columbia, Alberta, or Ontario. So I've just named 3 provinces. Each province has their own rules for crowdfunding. British Columbia's rules take 7 pages. They say, come in, look at what it is, acknowledge the risk, make your investment. Ontario's is 70 pages.
Oh, goodness.
What's the problem there? Why haven't they done a crowdfunding? Well, because no startup can make that hurdle. They're saying, I don't want to prepare financial statements just for 150 investors. You know, I need to conserve my money because I'm starting up. I don't want to spend $25,000 a year on a lawyer, an accountant, etc. When we bring a company through, we charge 5%. The bank for handling the charge is 2.9%. And so a company can come through with no upfront fee, list their project, reach their community, and raise their money.
Wow. Well, it sounds very promising. Thanks, Dave. We're with Dave Patterson, CEO for Vested Technology, which is in the equity crowdfunding industry. Thank you, Dave, for joining us at SmallCapPower.
My pleasure. Thank you.